guys, Go to TV back with another video. In today's video I will be going over the Lospollos reacting to LSK's video. I'll leave the full video link down in the description. It was 2 hours long, so I thought I would just break it down for you guys. So let's get right into it. Alright, since the video was very long, I'm gonna just get to the specifics about what LSK said about Los and how Los reacted to that. So the first thing that popped up was the argument about true creator packs. The packs is basically created by LSK's trading card company, and basically 2Hype wanted to give Los and TD another opportunity, so they wanted to make a TD and Los card on the 2Hype pack. And in the beginning, Los was like, "Yeah, this is a good idea. I'm gonna agree to this." But what Los didn't realize that Los thought that this packs was a 2K community slash like he thought everybody was gonna be involved, like Flight and other people. So Los like, yeah, cool, I'll get these pictures done and try to be on the packs. But later, like a couple of days later, Los realized that this company is owned by LSK, and he did not want anything to associate with LSK. And he knew that this. Then he figured out that this was a 2Hype pack. So he's like, fuck this, I don't want to be part of it anymore. So he just stalled and waited till very end, and then he started talking shit about LSK and them on Twitter. So this whole thing got canceled. But basically, Los did not want to be on this because it was owned by LSK, and like he just didn't want to associate with 2Hype anymore. Towards the end of the True Creator Pack argument, LSK brought in Los's brother, which Los did not like. LSK said that Jake thought having Los on the card was pretty cool, but Los was like, "Do not bring my family into this, and let's talk about your family and past situation with your family." So basically, what happened was LSK brought in his sister to LA to be his assistant, and then he dished on her and kicked her out and all of that. Los exposes his past situation with LSK's sister towards the end of this argument. Next up, LSK talks about how nobody hits him up or congratulates him on anything after they left the group, and LSK always reaches after them first. And then Los says, why would we hit you up? You kicked us from the group, and there's no reason for us to hit you up, and you shouldn't hit us up either. The thing LSK said was how Los joined a gaming org behind their back and didn't tell them, and everything about that. But Los goes on to say how LSK and Jester actually were interested in joining that org too, but the other people like Cash and Zach were not interested. But basically, Los just joined, and these people didn't get to join, and they were just mad about that. But then Los also says how back then they were like they were against the idea of creating a group channel, but now look what they're doing. They're so hypocritical. That's what Los said. And Los was saying how it made it way easier if you just had one day where you film one video for the group channel and not have to film 7 different days for all of their channels. Which I understand because Los does stream and he doesn't care about YouTube like that, so it makes sense from his point of view. And LSK says that Los and TD left, but that's not the case. Los says that they were kicked. And he gets mad at LSK throughout the video because he leaked a lot of their personal messages and Los did not like it. Los was like, this invasion of privacy, and you were trying to manipulate the audience by using this text and tell a different story. And he says, I feel bad for anybody who buys LSK's story. And I agree with Los because a lot of the texts are misleading. And nextly, Los throughout the video, he does a lot of reactions. He just says how all of this was this big whole lie, and some of the parts where did seem pretty like shady and they seem like a lie. So I'm gonna have to go with Los on this reaction part of the video because Los is genuine. I think he tells truth most of the time. Although I do think the story is from both ways wrong because both of them are missing some pieces that we do not know. For the most part, I'm gonna have to side with Los here though, because Los is like I said, genuine, and I think him and TD were kicked because of business reasons and personal reasons. For TD, like LSK said, he did a lot of weird things and made LSK's girlfriend comfortable. We do not know if that is true or not yet. But next up, for the Los part of the story, I do remember Los getting bullied. Back when I used to watch them, Los used to get bullied every time, even though they used to take it as a joke. But I could tell that Los actually off camera he did feel like bad because they would just make fat jokes every video, and it would get tiring at one point. But in this reaction video, Los mentioned how he tried to reach out to LSK and all the guys that he did not appreciate these fat jokes and all the bullying that was going on with them. But they didn't listen and they kept doing it. And about the thing about LSK's party where LSK invited Los, Los was like it was a last minute thing and I just caught up in everything. But other than that, I hope you got some insight on it again, and leave a like, comment what you think, and peace.